Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Drizzy Puffs here, going to be talking about the new operative Echo Unlimited. He is actually kind of an interesting operative, but I will get more involved with that subject a little bit later into the video. Right now we're just going to be talking about what he can do, his loadouts, give you some tips, and then just give you my overall thoughts on him. Right over here you can see what he can do, what his primary and secondaries are. He has the same shotgun as Habana. He has an MP5 SD that does not have any other type of barrel upgrades or attachments. It only has the silencer and you can't remove it. It's basically like Caveira's pistol. He also has the same pistol as Habana and the same SMG, which is, like I said, is exactly like the SMG 11. And there you go, you can see his gadgets and how fast he is. He's actually a very slow character and he has a lot of armor. I wouldn't say that he is the roaming type, he is more of a supportive class. Now I'm going to show you examples of his gadget in action. It's called the Yokai, and it's actually pretty silent, but you can still hear it from a distance, probably a little bit louder than Twitch's drone. You definitely can hear it when it is active. You can use it for reconnaissance. You cannot have it go outside of the map, however. It will turn off. It won't destroy itself, but it will turn off. You can retrieve it if it does happen to go outside. Especially if you don't have it too far out, you can probably safely just grab it real quickly if it does happen to go outside, so that way you can do some quick reconnaissance. It has a little jump action button that you can use it with, and once you hit that jump button, it actually stays hovering above the ceiling, or not above the ceiling, but on top of the ceiling, and it can give you a nice little view. And you can also use your special ability, which is the echo boom, sonic boom, or the echolocation is what I like to call it. Now weirdly enough, there is a certain height that it can jump over, and you can see right there that it turns camouflage once you do have it at the proper height. Now on this clip, if I go down a little bit more further down the stairs and I use the jump ability, it won't be able to hover from that height. It needs a certain height for it to hover and stay up there, because it needs like a height requirement before you can use that jump button. And you can see right there that it is just floating. It's pretty plain and easy to see, so don't assume that it's safe if you leave it somewhere in the middle of the hallway. It's very noticeable and it can get shot, and you only get one. Now here's the thing about this gadget that is kind of interesting. It does have unlimited ammo. You get 3 that you can shoot consecutively, and that's it. And then eventually it will slowly charge up, and then you can use it again. You can see right there in the bottom right corner where it says 3 and the infinite sign. You can see like the timer right there that it is slowly recharging one of the ammos. If I used all of them, then it would slowly recharge each one of them individually. So be careful and use it sparingly as best as possible. I'm not so sure if I agree with that design. It kind of seems a little bit overpowered to me, but that's just my opinion, because this thing can be used as reconnaissance, but other players cannot use it. They can use it when you die, and what I mean by use it is that they can look at it, but they can't spot with it. Here's a pretty good example of what I mean by Echo is a good support class. He works well with others, not necessarily a class specific person, but you can see that there's a person in the window right there, and I'm not so sure how wide the hit range is, or like the hit box is for the echolocation attack, but right there you can see me just using it to make sure that that guy has a really off balance aiming when he gets hit with it. And I'll show you an example of it right here. First of all, just notice how adorable his drone looks. I think it looks really awesome. It is kind of hard to see. I mean, it doesn't stand out as much. It doesn't have any flashy gadgets on it, but it is pretty easy to see, and you can hear it fairly well once it's active and in motion. and that's just something like a cool little spot that you can leave one of your drones on, or you can leave a magpie on there, Jaeger's magpie on there, and your gadgets will be fine. And this is me shooting myself, but that's exactly how it looks like when you do get disorientated. It's really hard to see when you do get disorientated. You do get a little scared when you do get hit with that, but other than that, I think it's pretty easy to see the camouflage thing. I used to think that it was a little bit overpowered. I used to think that, holy crap, this thing can just really ruin your day if you get hit with it. And especially, I think it has a pretty wide range of a hitbox, so that way you can hit multiple people with it. But here's a really quick tip on when you do get hit by Echo's sonic boom attack, is to stand still. Maybe try to move to the nearest cover that you can, but if you stand still, the effects will wear off a lot faster. If you move around, it will stay with you, so be careful of that. Here's another tip that I really think everybody should be mindful, especially your teammates, is that it cannot go over shields that are blocking doorways. Even if you do have the jump ability, it only goes up, and then when you call it back down to the ground, it hovers vertically down, like perfectly vertically down. You cannot maneuver it as it's gliding down. So that's just a really quick tip for anybody who does use the portable shields.
Oh,
To do something. I'm waiting for you.
hurry!
Because I'm a gentleman.
Get in here. Thank you, sir.
Dude, that fucking glitched me. Holy shit.
Play shit everywhere.
Alright, that'll mess with them. Okay, I'm not much of a roamer, but this spot's usually good.
Why do it yourself when robots do it better?
Damn.
Oh, we're already winning, boys.
Team killers. And the hose.
Okay, there's a problem with this guy's... What is going on?
What's wrong?
Oh god. Okay.
Oh, you're flying the thingy.
Yeah, turns out that when you put like a force field or whatever, I can't get through.
Oh, you mean the thing
So-
I put down?
Yeah, the placement
You
shield.
want me to get
Okay,
it down?
no, fuck it. I don't care. They're coming, near our position anyway, southeast side. Capcan, I don't see anybody that's entering from the, main hall. I don't see anybody down here, Capcan. Because they're fucking each other in the ass. Hey, watch out! Right side.
I see it.
Got her.
And that's pretty much it. I don't really know any super secret spots that you can put your drone at. I'm pretty sure people have made videos on that. It's kind of just a quick use drone. I don't know how I feel about that drone, the yokai. It's okay, you know. It's a really good for scouting, if anything, but most of the time you're just stuck on your camera and you're just a freaking cameraman. Like, it's really such a bad idea for you to roam because of the fact that if you do need to get off your camera, off your drone, your yokai, then you have to run all the way to the objective, and it's like everything's already been done and said, you know. So I don't know. And you really need supportive teammates. You really need teammates that know how to coordinate and stuff. Even though the yokai can be pretty powerful, it's not super overpowered if you do get hit by the stun. Not a lot of people have used it to its full potential or to its full advantage, to the point where I just feel like, oh my gosh, I can't face against this. Like, you can see it pretty easily and you can destroy it pretty easily. I mean, pretty much like a random Thatcher grenade, EMP grenade, can destroy it fairly well if you throw it in a pretty obvious spot. I mean, if you do happen to get stunned by it, you can just be like, oh, it's somewhere over here, and just like toss it. I would just wait until everybody enters like the running area for the defense team, meaning that they shouldn't be outside because they can just like back out easily, especially if they're outside a window. They could just back out easily and just recuperate themselves in a safe position while the teammates has like a nice cone of vision of where you are at. So even if you do stun them and you hop outside to get a quick kill, you know, it's still not a really good idea. I would just wait until everybody, the attacking team, gets inside, wait for them to get comfortable in their position, call them out, be like, hey, they're over here, I'm gonna stun them. Boom, get them done, dog. Other than that, I feel like that his assault rifle is really good. It has really low recoil, it's silenced. He can be a good roaming class, but I just feel like that mechanically he's not well balanced enough, because like it's either you can be on his camera and start doing support, you know, doing call outs and stuff like that, and then stunning your enemies, or you can roam around with his assault gun because it's really, really good. I just feel like that the clip size is just a little bit too much. I feel like that Habana's clip size and Echo's clip size should be switched, because Habana has like 21 and he has 35 or something like that. But it just feels like he's just mechanically unbalanced. And once his gadget just gets destroyed, he's pretty much just a slow recruit running around with a decent assault rifle. It's decent, and it does get the job done. I got some pretty gnarly headshots with it, but, you know, it's just like he just feels like he needs to do a little bit more rather than just stay behind cover and just be on his camera and playing freaking Angry Birds or something like that. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about Echo. I mean, he's a good class, but I think that Habana is just like, he's like a Beard class, or he's like a Valkyrie class, where he's like, holy crap, we kind of need him, you know. Like Echo is kind of just, you know, you want to play him. He doesn't feel that intricate to the team. So that's just my thoughts on that. Again, just comment below what you guys think, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, everybody.
A bomb has been located by Op 4.
I got sludge.